with us on AM Live, coming to you from the studios of New Frontiers Television. This is where we discuss on issues happening in the society. And today on the show, we'll be talking about updates on the Not Too Young to Run bill. In 2017, there was a movement began in Nigeria. The Not Too Young to Run bill movement began in Nigeria, where some young persons in the country gathered together to demand that young persons are allowed to run for offices in Nigeria. I know since 2017 we've been following the whole process of the Not Too Young to Run bill. How does it make you feel to note that you've actually achieved this great feat by having majority of the State House of Assembly vote yes for this bill? My name is Adeola. A lot of you are confused. How do I make sure I'm standing out and still be accepted by my friends? How do I fit in and still do the will of God? Today I won't be talking about that alone. We have a youth pastor in the house who's going to be telling us how we can stand out as youth.
Thanks for staying with us on the show. The problems of prison congestion in Nigeria is not a new case, but what is staggering is the number of people awaiting trial in these prisons, which is why today we'll be talking about prison the congestion in Nigeria. According to the former Controller General of the Nigerian prisons, Mr. Olusola Ogundikpe, pre-trial detainees make up about 80% of the prison population. Most of them are held for inconsequential offenses for which bail is available. And according to the National Bureau of Statistics, as of February 2017, 72% of inmates in Nigeria prison formations are awaiting trial. The menace of prison congestion in Nigeria has become worrisome, and if not promptly looked at, it would defeat the very purpose of which prison is established in Nigeria, which is, among many other things, to reform, rehabilitate, correct and reintegrate criminals back into the community. Which is why on the show today we have Mr. Ayomide Ilori, who is a criminologist, a social researcher, and a consultant in crimes and sanctions for the Nigerian Prison Service. You're welcome to the studios.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Writers Corner on New Frontier Television. My name is Adeola. You're probably wondering where is Jumoke. Well, Jumoke is on an official assignment, and hopefully she will join us next week on this episode on Writers Corner again. But again, it's going to be an interesting time as we take you through books as we do every week. On today's episode of the show, we're going to be talking about a book which has affected lots of lives, which many have described as award-winning. Since the year started, we've been talking about the insecurity challenges in this country right from January 1, 2018, when it was all over the news that there were killings in Rivers State, in Kaduna, and of course Benue State, where a lot of groups, in Benue State was the herdsmen, in Rivers the suspected gunmen, and in Kaduna, well, still suspected gunmen. And of course, in some parts of the country, in the recent days also, the Boko Haram did attack some loggers in some part of the northern states, which means that security is a great challenge that this administration that the Buhari-led administration should be looking at tackling in the year 2018. Good evening. Thanks for joining us on News at 7, coming to you from the studios of New Frontiers Television. My name is Adeola Adegoke. First, the highlights. Bauchi's new deputy governor, Katagom, sworn in. Staying with us on AM Live, coming to you from the studios of New Frontiers Television. The conversation is still ongoing about the International Women's Day today, March 8, 2018. And of course, the theme for the day, like I mentioned earlier, is Press for Progress, as we bridge the gender gap in the world. It's a call on every individual to pledge for gender parity, pledge for equity, pledge for equal chance for both male and female in the community. And to foreign scene, Malawian President Peter Mutharika today faced a growing corruption scandal ahead of next year's election after a leaked report from the country's anti-graft body allegedly accused him of fraud. Thanks for staying with us on AM Live, coming to you from the studios of New Frontiers Television. Like we told you earlier on the show, it's the Democracy Day. Nigerians, we know that today marks the 19th year of Nigeria's democracy and the 3 years of Muhammadu Buhari-led administration. And to have a discussion on that with me here in the studio is Dr. Akin Onigbede, who is a senior advocate of Nigeria and a former speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly. Thank you for coming to the studio, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Happy
sir.
Democracy Day.
I wish you safe.
Thank you.
Good day, everyone. You're welcome to another mind-blowing episode of Youth Connect, where we, of course, bring you far-fetched information. We bring information, we educate you, and we bring awareness of how to, correct moral decadence in the society, and also play a role in contributing to helping youth in their social life and in our society at large.
As a leader, you execute directional change, you effect that. So what do managers do? As a manager, now it is resource maximization or resource change.
Good day, this is News at 7 from New Frontiers Television. I am Senami Iroko. First, the highlights.
You recall that during the week there's been some activities, political activities importantly, across the length and breadth of this country. This week there was a formation of the coalition of united political parties, which was an amalgam of 37 political parties, as some say 32 and the likes.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the program Nigeria Today. My name is Shegun Fumi Oyedokun. This is where we bring to you information around the world and specifically in the country Nigeria, right here in West Africa and in Africa as a whole. It's good to have you join us again. My name is Shegun Fumi Oyedokun. All right, moving on with the program, we'll be focusing on health for today. We need to mention that the Health Ministry of the Nigerian Baptist Convention has grown wild, and it's been on for almost 12 decades now.
Moving on to our interview segment, yesterday, May 27, was the Children's Day in Nigeria. May 27 is a Children's Day in Nigeria, and children across the country got some time to have fun, and we asked persons who love them hold meetings in different places to talk about the future of these children.
We analyze objectively and informatively without leaving out anything. All we do here is analyze issues, majorly political issues, things coming up or happening around Nigeria and the whole world.
Work for your whole life and perhaps you made sense in one small area. These are the words of Nadine Godima. And it's good to have you join us on Writers Corner today. My name is Adeola. And with me is
Olajumoke. Thank you for joining us. I'm hoping that you will find an escape from whatever it is bothering you, especially the limitations of life, because reading and writing as they are escapes from so many things.